Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I have my beautiful and awesome panel with me. Thanks to Ambassador, this versus stream would not be possible because, well, he was the one that recommended it. So it is Hellboy versus Spawn, the ultimate hell battle of hell beings. And with me, I got Mongo, the Ambassador, obviously.
Yo.
And Spawn of Riot Kitty.
Hello.
Because apparently Riot Kitty is somewhere else.
Yes.
And we will get Giovanna, maybe, because she's slightly incapacitated right now, so she might make it. If she doesn't, that's completely understandable. So, yeah. With Soul Assassin, good to see you. Let me switch my chat over to live chat. That way I can see everybody and whatnot.
And Soul Assassin, love the icon, man. Gary
Yeah.
the Santa Stormtrooper.
Yeah. David Kotler, good to see you. Now, Hellboy versus Spawn. As I was doing my research for this today, I originally went in thinking, boy, Hellboy's going to probably kick Spawn's ass. But then I started reading it in, and I'm like, whew, the more I'm reading about Spawn, the more I'm thinking Hellboy doesn't stand a damn chance. Ambassador, why would you pick such a one-sided battle? No, I'm just kidding. But,
Well,
no,
I
think that this would actually be a fairly even battle.
yeah, because honestly, the reason I picked these two characters was the fact that they're two comic characters that I've always had a fascination in. I've loved the movies that they were in. Yes, I know the one with Michael J. White was a little questionable, but you know what? There are still parts of it that I enjoy. I loved the Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movies. The other one does not exist. It is a non-film. It is not to be spoken of. I love the animated films that they did with the voice cast of Ron Perlman and what's her face? What's her name? The really cute one, Selma Blair. There we go.
Yeah.
John Hurt. But you know, I love these two characters, and I thought, let's just toss this idea out to my friend and see what he says. And obviously, we're all here now.
Yep.
We're all here now. We're okay here. How are you?
Well, I am good. And honestly, I actually didn't mind from a subjective standpoint, I didn't mind the Arbor Hellboy. I thought it was decent for what it was, but there was also a lot of glaring problems with it. So before we do get started,
yeah, it was lacking Perlman.
Yeah.
Like Hellboy being fleshy pink.
Yeah, there you go. They should have made him more red.
Yes.
But yes. So I have reached my goal before the end of the year to reach 600 subs. So now my goal for watched hours is 2,000 watch hours before the end of the year, hopefully before Christmas. So thank you all. I do want to thank all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for Ambassador. Gosh dang it. His device disconnected. But yes, I do want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And if you could please, if any of you guys got the ability to, play my playlists on loop if you want. And if you turn it onto, or if you turn the playback speed onto 2 times speed, it'll actually run it even faster. I learned it does actually count for review. And Ambassador is back. Should I add him back to the stream? Nah.
Now I'm bottom right.
I could have totally made a joke on that, but I won't. Anyway, let's introduce the panel. We got the one who we have the one who came up with this battle. So, Ambassador, give yourself a plug.
Well, I am the ambassador. My channel / community, the little place I like to hang out, it's called the Ambassadorial Wing. I talk all things pop culture, modern and retro. If it's awesome, I talk about it. I don't talk about crap on my channel. And, well, I'm the one responsible for this this battle royale. So, if you like anything I said or anything that I say during this stream, go check out my channel, The Ambassadorial Wing. I'm currently working on many projects, one including rectifying the train wreck that was The Rise of Skywalker with my own fan fiction, which I will be releasing part 4, hopefully next week. And also next week, I'm going to be celebrating 1 year on YouTube. And in celebration of that, I'm doing a 12-hour stream where we're going to watch Chapter 13 of The Mandalorian. We're going to watch Monty Python, The Holy Grail. We're going to do some karaoke, and then we'll see where the rest of the night takes us.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Riot, give your channel a plug.
I gotta say, Ambassador, really quick, that's impressive. You're attempting 12 hours. I can barely make an hour. But let's see. I am Riot Kitty, and I am in hell. So that's why I'm a spawn now. And well, my channel is all about art and design. My current projects include a comic of my own original thoughts and a
Awesome.
rewrite of the train wreck that is now known as Ruby. So yeah, I hope to get back to doing YouTube eventually. Right now, with all the shutdowns and people getting laid off, I am not getting much chance to record at all or work on anything. So I really hope to get back to doing YouTube eventually. So there you go. That's it for me.
Yeah, these lockdowns and stuff are. Oh, anyway, she's right. It's shit. Mongo.
Sorry.
All
Plug
right. I'm Mongo from Mongo's Big Things. I'm glad to be here. If you're familiar with me, then you know that I like to talk about a variety of different things. I'm a huge monster fan. I love Godzilla. I love King Kong. And, on my channel, you'll find some stuff about them. You'll find some stuff about just other movies in general, some recommendations here and there. I'm reading through King Kong versus Tarzan. Really fun little book there. And you can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on Twitter. Mongo's Big Thinks. Easy to find, easy to love.
That was very Casanova.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. He is truly the ladies' man.
Indeed.
He's not even Tim Meadows.
And with that, let's get this shindig started on a little introduction of Hellboy and his abilities, which there are a lot.
Yep.
Hellboy is a half demon physiology. The other half I really do not know. Some say it's human, some say it's something else. He has superhuman strength. The true extent of his strength is unclear. He possesses strength level of class 25. He has tossed opponents weighing at least 400 to 500 pounds, hurled a large broken tree at a giant, thrown a harpoon through a monster along with the ship's mast, and lifted a chunk of rubble to crush his opponent. How big was the chunk? He has superhuman speed, stamina, strength. Basically, he's superhuman. He makes Captain America Chris Evans look like an altar boy when it comes to all of his physical attributes. He's everything compared to Chris Evans, where he's just a go away Chris Evans. And he has enhanced sight. Hellboy has been noted to allow him to see farther than average humans. The extent of his sight ability seems to be limited to distance, but he has shown not to have much trouble seeing in the dark or minimal light situations. He has a healing factor. not unlike that of Wolverine, they actually say. He can be damaged, but he heals quickly at an incredible rate. One example of this was when he recovered quickly after being in close proximity to a concussion grenade. He just basically shook it right off. Sung and Brave Megatron, good to see you. And are you flashing tatas in here again, man? Not gonna lie, guys, I would beat Darth Vader in a fight.
Yo, mama.
Keep that in mind for 2 weeks from now.
You're not.
Oh yeah, we got Vader versus Revan in 2 weeks. But anyway, decelerated aging. He is very, he ages like half our rate. Immortality, despite being taken out many times and eventually stopped at one point, Hellboy has survived blows that would kill any ordinary human, possibly because he could fulfill his duty as the bringer of the apocalypse. So basically, he's got a job to do, and as long as he hasn't fulfilled it, well, yeah, he's going to keep coming. That's what he said. Anyway, Hellboy seems to have escaped death at nearly every turn. Yeah, keep doing that, man. I might just turn on my camera and fart.
Well, how would that matter? I'm in a different state.
I quarantine states with my farts, man. Anyway, he has.
Can you quarantine California?
Oh wow, what they're saying here is interesting. As he's described to be as deathless as Crochet, Hellboy can't die unless he believes he should.
Oh wow!
I've actually heard of that.
Out of all the stuff that I've read on this entire page, I can't believe I missed that. Well, this fight is over. Everybody, thank you for dropping by. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Later. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to keep on going here. But demonic transformation. This is something that I wish they would have touched on in the movies. I mean, they got his horns and stuff in the hell crown, but he actually can sprout wings. This is nuts.
I heard of that.
He can fight, or he can fly. He can fly like Dumbo, just without his ear, or just with wings, not ears.
I gotta do it. He flies now.
Get that Disney shit off my channel. Anyway,
I thought you were going to do like a Dumbo reference or something.
Hey, that's Hellboy, right?
Am I pissing you off, Fafa?
Ambassador, just because you recommended this doesn't mean I can't kick your ass out of here. Orange Hat got a case of internet gas. Oh, that's one way of putting it. How you doing, Yeti Cast? Good to see you. I'm not sure if I've seen you on my channel on my channel before. But
Yeti Cast, I love your icon. It is glorious and it is blue.
Yeah, I love
just
that.
Just like mine.
Look at that beautiful icon. Indeed, look at that beautiful icon, folks. Sub to that, man. And sub to these beautiful panelists. All of their channels are in the description below. Plus, Soul Assassin can plug them as well during the stream. Let me get my banner up. Jeez. Catholic priest. Oh, God, he flies now. The rapture is here. How you doing, Happy? Good to see you.
Happy. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Hellboy's ass with Harley Quinn. That would be interesting, but yeah. Now, so he has hellfire manipulation while in demonic form. He has the power to control the fires of hell. With the power of hellfire, he can create and manipulate massive, devastating infernos from his body that obliterate anything in their path. Basically like Fiendfire from Harry Potter. Electrokinesis. He has the power to command lightning from the sky and strike down whoever he wishes. So basically he's God with the whole smite thee thing. Say what?
He's Zeus.
Yeah, he's Zeus. He's a demonic little Zeus.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
I mean, this
Is
he
it?
can
It's just like, okay, you took me off lightning bolt to the face. All right.
Yo, like, put this stuff in a movie. I'd love to see all this.
Yeah,
know,
I
right?
Obviously, we
Hellboy
get a
can
taste,
fly.
but man.
They really need to think about how they do movies from now on. And we lost the ambassador again.
Oh.
Aw.
Size shifting. He can increase his size to the point where he's very larger. I love how they word that. Very larger,
Very
such
larger.
as Leviathan and Behemoth. Meaning
Holy crap.
he could go
that's
kaiju
insane.
size.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Oh, Hellboy versus King Kong.
Yeah, I know,
Oh.
right? Hellboy versus fucking Godzilla. Let's put it there, man. Both can't die. He's a hand-to-hand combat expert. He has occult knowledge, so yeah, using charms, curses, paranormal creatures, and related topic expertise for folklore, magic rituals. So this dude knows his shit when it comes to paranormal stuff.
He's like the demonic version of Harry Potter. Yeah, he doesn't suck.
Yeah, there you go. And he knows how to shoot a gun very well too. I mean,
Oh,
this is one tough cookie. And he
Damn.
has two demonic forms. The one is the one that we do see in the movies where he actually grows his horns all the way out. And the other is where he goes even further, sprouting wings out of his back. And just, it's like, holy shit, man. And he can...
Go ahead,
It
George.
says...
Sorry.
He seems to be able to transform at will, while also sprouting wings. Hellboy becomes much stronger and gains access to his latent magic. In his full demon form, Hellboy was able to effortlessly slaughter Hell's most powerful inhabitants. This dude probably killed Lucifer just by hiccuping. Holy shit. Now, on to the other, shall we say.
Just real quick, can I say to the chat, Staying Brave Megatron, Hellboy versus Unicron. Yes, we must make that happen. And
You know what? I'm actually thinking about Galactus versus Unicron. Both planet eaters.
oh,
I'm actually thinking
yes,
about this guy.
yes,
Dope.
yes.
Love
Make
that.
do it.
That'll be around like April.
I'm actually thinking about this guy. His name is Dune, and he's from the Precure franchise, and his final form is a giant dude, and he basically can. And he's so ginormous that he can basically fist a planet.
Damn. Okay, there.
And
So,
that's
now we
Like,
got-
I'm
that
not
you
kidding
probably
on that. That is what
intended,
he
right,
does.
Kitty? Probably said that. Probably. Oh man. Happy dinosaur. Ooh, oh shit. Giant Ron Perlman. No. Hey, Giant Ron Perlman, can I have your autograph? No. Give me
Ron
a bill.
Perlman was writing shit with his own shit. Anyway. No, seriously. He actually did a video where he was writing stuff with his own freaking feces. That man is, as much as I like him as an actor, in real life, the man is fucking batshit insane.
But that's why
Holy
he's so
crap.
cool.
Literally.
No, he did it because of political reasons.
Whatever. I don't care about the man's
You
politics.
could probably guess what he wrote now. But anyway, Al Simmons, Spawn, the Duke of Deep Fried, the Sultan of Sizzling, the Sultan of Sizzling, the Duke of Deep Fried,
The
and-
Earl of Ooey Gooey.
Emir of Ooey Gooey.
Emir, whatever. Earl sounds cooler.
No,
Yes.
Emir. The
Earl.
Emir of Ooey Gooey. And I
Sorry,
ju-
you're not John Leguizamo. He does it better.
You're damn right he does.
That's-
I'm going to
that's what
cut
she
you into
said.
50 pieces a million every state. I'm going to take your intestines in. There's a dog pissing on my leg. Anyway,
Put
Spawn.
the dog down.
Spawn, Al Simmons, dies and goes to hell. Comes back after getting a nice little deal with the goat of all hell, Malbolgia. Dude literally looks like a fucking demonic goat. And he gets this lovely suit of necroplasm. He weighs over 450 pounds. This gives him superhuman strength, speed, durability, while he still has internal organs, They are only, for show, semi-functional, basically. However, their damage or destruction does not hinder Spawn at all. These organs magically reappear when he regenerates his wounds. This may be due to Spawn's inability to let go of his human self, citation needed. Well, geez, guys, you call yourselves a wiki? Anyway, retaining his human organs even though he's no longer requires them. Having received he's got decades of military training, he's mastered 13 styles of martial arts, judo, jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu, jeet kune-do, aikido, taekwondo, boxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, hapkido, muay thai, ninjutsu, and American karate. He also briefly studied Taikayan, or Taikayan, sounds like a weird Pokemon. Anyway, and was also adept in swordsmanship and marksmanship. Damn, these guys, damn. An intelligent man with a high interest in travel. He can fluently speak 10 languages, not that it matters in this: Japanese, French, Spanish, Chinese, Italian, Portuguese, Latin, Arabic, Persian, and Russian. He wears a living symbiotic costume, the suit. Letha of the 7th House of K, also known as K7 Letha. While wearing it, the host assumes the dominant role over his suit. His shroud, spikes, chains, and skulls are all part of an organism bonded to his central nervous system that will protect him even if he is unconscious. So this dude could be taking a nap, and if you shot at him from like 2 miles away with a Barrett 50 cal, one of his defenses could actually wake up and just smack the bullet right out of midair, basically. The true source of the costume is the necroplasm in the Spawn's body from which it feeds. It is possible for Spawn to draw his energy back when he needs it, using it to power his abilities without draining his own reserves. So yes, his power is finite. The costume can also feed off evil energy from the physical world, ambient evil of people, animals, mainly carrion insects, but also wolves, coyotes, common house cats. Though in the comics, the cats are always black. Fictional giant rat-like
energy is most powerful.
Yeah, there you go. Fictional rat-like rodents, giant rat-like rodents, I should say. Yeah, red foxes and mongooses. Those are evil. Anyway, and even certain parts of cities, Detroit, New York City, Los Angeles, and in Spawn Resurrection, Albuquerque is alluded to. A part of his physical powers actually come from his suit because of its connection to his nervous system. Simmons is able to shift its shape, including manifestation of spikes, armor plating, transforming into the shroud into a battle axe, and the shroud itself, his big ass red cape, is an effective offensive weapon, able to strike in battle when it's with extreme precision, severing limbs, disarming enemies with specifically angled pokes and prods. So he's like, quit hitting yourself. Oh, I'm going to poke you like in Facebook. Boing! There you go.
Well, not to mention the one time he turned his cloak into a motorcycle. That was badass.
Yeah, where he freaking turned into a motor Spawn. That was nuts. When he's freaking chasing. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm sorry. That's never send a boy to do a man's job. It's an honor to be a Hellspawn. You hear me? John Leguizamo, man, true legend when it came to being the freaking clown, or the Hell Clown, the Violator. Spawn has vast magical powers. Limited power supply, whose quantity can be shown to the reader in a form of a counter that began at 9:9:9:9:9. So 4 9s, 3 colons, and a partridge in a pear tree. Each time Spawn uses his energy, the counter drains. Consequently, Simmons relies primarily on his costume's natural abilities or weapons rather than his magical abilities in combat. Though the power source is finite, his biggest limitation is imagination. Simmons' powers were said to be inspired by Jesus. In an interview with the author, Simmons
Demonic
uses...
Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? Uses his abilities in various ways, including resurrecting the dead, firing blasts of necroplasmic energy. Okay, so he's also a demonic Goku. Teleportation, flame breathing, transmutation, manipulation of the elements, shape shifting. That's.
But he doesn't have a mouth.
He could take his helmet off, or he could take his mask off. Yeah.
So so if he's like demonic Goku, would his yell be hell, hell, hell?
Probably. Time manipulation. Interesting.
Wow.
Soul manipulation, reality warping, invisibility, reading minds, flight, talking to animals, regeneration, feeding off evil sins and negative energies of others to augment his strength and increase his necroplasm counter, and curing the sick. Wow. Go demonic Jesus. So, Spawn is practically immortal unless beheaded by a weapon of heaven or by magic.
Garlic.
He is... Say what? What'd you say, Riot?
Garlic.
Garlic, there you go. He is also rendered powerless and therefore mortal in a patch of alley known as the Dead Zone, a small patch of earth that is heaven's domain, and in ethereal realms of the Green's world. Oh, yeah. All right. Go to Ireland. Spawn's other powers are phasing, psychic link, human or superhuman senses, telekinesis, cosmic awareness, and transformation. This dude can also call on like 6,000 souls because he was also basically Legion at one point. Holy crap.
Wouldn't it be
yeah,
accurate
basically,
to say he could call on 6,666 souls?
Nope, just 6,000. But they lowered it to 12 when it's the main reason why Malbolgia was unable to control him, because he could literally tap into these souls and use them for his own purposes. But the Armageddon ordeal grossly reduced the effective force of the legions from 6,000 souls to a mere dozen. However, since the souls left are the strongest and most tempered to battle, the strike impact of the force didn't change so much. I'm like, oh, great. So we got Legion versus, well, Lucifer. There we go. So now that we have all their powers, and we are 30 minutes in almost.
That's a shit ton.
Right.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, Riot. Who do you think would win who do you think would win?
Well, my name kind of gives it away. I think Spawn will win, and also I do have something to share for the planet-sized fight.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait
What
on
is it? What is this?
Oh,
The return of Cooler. Oh, yeah, the big Getty stuff. Oh my god.
Oh, sweet.
Return of Cooler's Clip Planet's Consent. And literally, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Doesn't imply consent.
4-star. Oh my gosh. I love their shit. I was watching their movie. I was watching their commentary where where Takahata, Kaiser, and Lanny Patora were all watching them, or the movie DBZAs, and commenting on them. It was awesome. It's like a 6-hour video.
Wow.
But yeah, already. Ambassador, who do you think will win this?
Well, just to clarify a couple of things, Subhuman A4, howdy, good to see you, bud. And to Staying Brave Megatron, no, this is not a dance-off. By no means is this a dance-off. This is a unholy hell-bashing of epic freaking proportions. This is two mothers born of hellfire and double tough and double mean and double everything.
I mean, it could be a dance-off, but it's probably a little bit more entertaining for a bash.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to lay my money on the Hellboy.
All right. Thank you, YetiCast. I just got the notification that you have subscribed. Thank you for subscribing.
Hey.
And Mongo, who do you think will win?
Oh man, this is so tough. You know, just for right now, I'm going to lean towards Spawn taking this. I'm going to lean towards Spawn. But my mind has been changed in the past on this channel. But I'm going to lean towards Spawn.
Indeed. Me, I'm going to say Hellboy. I'm actually going to say Hellboy.
We got an even split.
Yeah, so we do kind of got an even split. Now, we're going to go over our reasoning. And Ambassador, what is your reasoning behind your choice of Hellboy?
Well, between the research that I've done and listening to all the powers that both these guys have, I feel like Hellboy has the edge just for the simple fact that his power doesn't run out, for one thing. Now, there's other elements here to my argument. That's just one. But if you consider the fact that his battery he's like the Energizer Bunny of hell. And, well, Spawn, he's a cheapy dollar store knockoff battery.
Well, to be fair, small rebuttal here. To be fair, he actually can. He has a lot of stamina. He has a lot of endurance and whatnot.
Yeah.
But he can tire himself. You can tire him out.
Yes. That was one of the other things, is the fact that he can eventually fatigue. The other thing is, Hellboy is more of an occult expert than Spawn is. Yes, Spawn does have access to like an eating contest. Well, if it was an eating contest, they would absolutely be Hellboy. Have you seen that guy pack it away? I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude,
Spawn's
he's like
technically dead, so he can eat infinite food. I don't know.
Well,
but
Hellboy or Spawn doesn't eat. I mean, he consumes, yes, but he doesn't eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But and here's the other thing. As I started to say, his occult knowledge. Hellboy can theoretically and everything, because I haven't read all the comics, I've never had the opportunity to. I'm going to say theoretically he could summon all sorts of nasty things from the nether realm to attack Spawn on his behalf, not to mention find him on his own. The other thing is the right hand of doom. Just as an offensive weapon. All he has to do is get Al down on the ground and just start hammering him with the right hand of doom, and eventually he's gonna kill him. If we take into account also the fact that Hellboy can heal himself, he does have a healing factor equivalent to Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, if Hellboy was to go into his pure demonic form, that's going to give him a big boost right there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in terms of feats, because I always try to look at what have these guys done and everything in their careers and the creatures that they've fought and so on. Yes, I know that Spawn has fought both God and Satan and killed them both, essentially.
Oh, so Spawn has actually pulled off or Godzilla's pulled off. Damn.
Yeah. I'm not saying that isn't significant. Of course that is significant. But if you consider all the big, bad, ugly things and how many apocalypses Hellboy has averted, I'm going to have to give the edge to Hellboy.
Yeah.
Because, it's impressive to kill God and Satan, and then take over hell, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But all Hellboy has to do is fulfill his prophecy, and he pretty much trumps that. No
Yep.
pun intended at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to. I'm still gonna have to say Hellboy wins this, but I am open to my argument being rebuffed. So I yield. I yield my time.
Riot. Reasoning.
Well, basically because I do believe that his time manipulation could give Spawn the edge and reality warping. Basically because even though perhaps Hellboy could summon up demons and all this other stuff, he could warp reality to his advantage, and that's something Hellboy does not really have. So, that is my reasoning.
And that's a very powerful reasoning, too.
Because
Mongo.
It's basically hexes versus, I don't know, like, I guess, like, hexes versus strength, almost.
Well, that's a good way of putting it. Mongo, your reasoning.
Alrighty. Well, now bear in mind, folks, I am simple man here, simple pineapple here. But let me just say that very tough, very tough. I like both of these characters a lot. This has been, it's always a very enriching experience coming on here to one of these things because you learn so much. I'd love to see a kaiju Hellboy personally, but I'm going to say that I think initially, I'm assuming that this battle is going to start out with both of them kind of, they're at a bar or something, and then all of a sudden, everything goes south. Let's tango here. I don't think that Hellboy is going to start full bore with his super giant form and all the hellfire manipulation, and electrokinesis and stuff. And I think that Spawn has enough abilities, at least initially, with his ectoplasm, his shooty gun stuff. I think he's got enough skills to, at the very least, put down Hellboy in the beginning stages. I think as the battle kind of goes on, it gets a lot more complex. But I think Spawn can take this in the early game of this fight, so to speak.
And you know what? That actually will play out later in our later in the stream when we do out of 10s. But my reasoning, while yes, Spawn, as Riot said, can manipulate time, reality, warping, and whatnot, it still does not change, or he cannot change Hellboy's mind. And as as it suggests, Hellboy can't die unless he believes he should.
Yeah.
And basically, you have to depress him to the point where he's like, maybe I should just kick the bucket. Okay, stomp. That's when he goes through the heart. Or that's when Spawn could actually kill him. Now, sure, Spawn could easily manipulate him or can actually probably break his will. Not through breaking his spirit, but by breaking his will. Spirit and will, two separate things. And he could warp reality. He can kill Liz Sherman right in front of Hellboy. Of course, that would just piss him off to no end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could take away his kids if you go by the Perlman route where they're having babies. You could do all sorts of stuff. But basically, unless he believes he should die, he can't. He won't. He is just too goddamn stubborn.
Yeah.
Now, there is that scene in The Golden Army, the second Hellboy movie,
Yes.
where Prince Nuadu stabs him. And he's like, you may have mused in the past, am I mortal? And then he breaks off the spear and he's like, you are now. And then it is a beautiful scene where they take him to his angel of death, basically. And I just love it. Anung Rama, his real name.
Mm-hmm.
And they do the whole bargain of whether or not he should live, and he's like, you should know it's his destiny to destroy the world, and you will suffer greatly. You will suffer the most. Now, what's it going to be, child? The world or him? And she, without thinking, without skipping a beat, him, save him. And he's like, you will suffer more than anyone else. And she's like, I'll deal with it. And I gotta say, that level of love is almost
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's like almost insane on some levels, but it is truly beautiful. I mean, how do you make a choice like that? The person you love is literally destined to end the world. And if he dies, well, the world's saved, but you love him so much that you want him alive, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's a very deep, you gotta really, it's something that's just real deep to think about. But anyway, yeah, unless he feels like he needs, unless he really, and this actually does go to play there, he felt like maybe he should die in the second movie. He was always screwing up with Liz. He was always basically thinking that he was screwing up too much, and people would never accept him. And so he was on death's door, and then she's like, you need to get up, you big ape. You're going to be a father. And he just freaking magically wakes up. It's like, okay, Ron Perlman, you could have played that a bit better. Because his eyes just kind of slowly open, and he looks up at her. It's like, oh, it's so sweet. And it's like, I become father. I'm like, Stone Age Hellboy.
Honestly, I thought his delivery was pretty good, but that's another discussion for another time.
Yeah.
But if I might interject here,
Mm-hmm.
I get what.
You can
No,
talk.
go ahead, Riot, please. It's all right.
Oh no, I was just, you were talking about like how like sweet it was and stuff like that. I do remember, it's a little off topic, but yeah, I do remember in Batman Bad Blood, like I was watching a clip of Batman versus Nightwing. Is Batman's been brainwashed by Talia, and then he is ordered to shoot, and then so he kind of shakes it off a little bit with Dick's words and stuff like that, but he can't stop himself from shooting, so he actually turns the gun on himself, and he was going to shoot himself. So it's like, and I'm like, wow, he does love them that much that he will kill himself if he has to and save them. So, and save Dick and Damien.
Mm.
Yeah.
And same as in Apocalypse Wars, we are a little bit off topic, but we will get back on topic. In Apocalypse War, he has his son basically at his mercy when he was under Darkseid's control.
Yep.
And because his son looks so much like him, it's like, oh shit, this is what Joe Chill saw that night, and he just couldn't do it.
Yep.
But yeah.
Well,
So,
the thing
go ahead.
No, it's all right. Go ahead, Orange.
No, you go ahead.
The thing I was going to say is, yes, Spawn's got all those mental manipulation abilities, and we've kind of hit on it a little bit, but the thing you have to remember is Hellboy might come off as kind of as a dimwit, but he actually can be incredibly insightful and incredibly smart.
Mm-hmm.
I think he kind of does the whole oafish thing to lower people's guard and everything and make them not as scared of him, considering his appearance. But the thing I would say is he could probably see through the majority of those mental illusions and everything and see what Spawn's trying to do to him and go like, yeah, this isn't going to work. Sorry, bud. I'm just going to start smashing your face with my big stone hand.
Well, the stone hand isn't the only thing in his weaponry too.
I mean, no. Yeah,
Hellboy,
he's got all sorts.
He has almost not heaven weapons, but he has weapons that could make it hurt too. I mean, he has religiously he has consecrated weaponry that may not come directly from heaven, but chances are he could possibly get his goddamn
blessed.
Sort of Michael.
He's got artifacts at his disposal that have been blessed. Let's put it that way. He's got holy relics that he can use, and we do know, unless I'm mistaken, one of Spawn's weaknesses is holy or divine weapons or artifacts.
Divine weapons, only weapons of heaven can kill him.
Yeah.
And one weapon from heaven is actually on earth, the sword of Michael. So
if, and this is just hypothetical, if Hellboy was able, let's say what's the name of the bureau? The BPR, or Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense or something like that.
Yes.
Let's say they have one of those holy relics or they have the sword of Michael in their inventory and he's like, I'm going to take this sword and I'm going to see if it works on this guy. And he's like, ooh, this kills him real good. So he just hacks away at poor Spawn. So.
Well, to be completely fair, the BPRB does have the Spear of Longinus.
Yes, that is true.
That could kill Spawn. That could indeed kill Spawn.
Yeah, because
it has some savior juice on it.
It's got some Jesus blood on it. Yeah, because that was the spear that the Roman centurion used to stab Christ in the chest and everything to see if he was actually dead. So yeah.
Oh. What's that kind of juice now?
Oh, for you bunch of heathens!
Sorry, I was watching Hellsing Ultimate Abridged earlier. And
you're watching what?
Freaking Anderson pulls out a crucifixion nail that pierced Christ.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Ooh, you got a steak with some savior juice on it. What are you gonna do? Stab me in the heart? Not yours, mine." It's like, oh shit.
That's hardcore. And what were you watching again, Orange? I didn't catch it.
It was Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's with Alucard the Vampire, which he might also come to play later on in a versus stream in season 2. I mean, I got a lot of things planned for season 2.
Oh, I did. Oh, I thought of something cool.
Yes.
Okay, so it would be Alucard versus Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate and Castlevania.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I am writing this down like right fucking now.
Yeah, because they're both hot.
Versus Alucard. Castlevania. Good one, Riot.
Thank you. I love coming up with ideas.
And that one is, or you're definitely on that stream because you just came up with it.
Yay. All right.
I just thought of a really cool one for you, Orange.
Okay, let's hear it.
Sauron versus Voldemort.
I actually got Voldemort versus Grindelwald.
Oh.
But that definitely would be a one-sided. I mean, Voldemort, while he's powerful and all, we will not give him the Horcrux. We won't give him Horcrux advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Actually, strike that one. Strike that one. Strike that one entirely.
Sauron would slaughter him.
Yeah, strike that one. That didn't sound as cool in my head. That didn't sound as cool as it did in my head.
But let's get back to the thing first, and then we'll discuss that later.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we should So we should get to the out of 10s. Ambassador, out of 10, how many does Spawn get? How many does Hellboy get?
If it's, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. Hellboy takes it 8 times out of 10. I'm gonna say Spawn takes it 5 times out of 10.
8 out of 10. So don't you mean like 8 to 2? Because this is 10 battles straight.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. My bad. Sorry.
How did you get 5?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I wasn't. Hey, Bill, this is my 3rd stream. Leave me alone.
Wake up, buddy.
Okay. I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, Spawn takes it. Or not Spawn, Hellboy takes it.
All right. Riot, out of 10, who and who?
Well, even though I'm Team Spawn, honestly, these guys have so many powers and so many weapons in their arsenal. I would say even Steven 50-50, both take it 5 times out of 10.
Nice.
That's fair.
Mungo, the big pineapple.
Yeah.
Out of 10, how do we go?
All righty. Well, I'm still going to go with Spawn, so I think Spawn can take this 6 out of 10 times.
Nice. Me, I'm going to give this a 7-3 to or 7-3 to Hellboy.
Yes.
Because, like I said, there is a chance that Hellboy could be susceptible to mind reading and whatnot. There is a chance that he could also be manipulated into believing he has nothing to fight for. But overall, again, he will not die unless he absolutely believes he should. So imagine if somebody could live like that. I'd live forever. Well, possibly. Anyway, who doesn't have regret, you know? But yeah. And so basically, we're all still, well, Riot gave it a 50-50. And you know what? I might actually give it a 6-4 Hellboy, 6 Spawn 4. So yeah, I will give it a 6-4. I mean, these two, they're very unkillable. You need Hellboy does have the weakness of decapitation. If you cut his head off, that's game over, dude. And we all know that. Or did I say Hellboy or Spawn?
You said Hellboy.
Freudian slip. I meant Spawn. Anyway, if you cut off Al Simmons' head, well, there won't be a quickening like in Highlander, but they'll basically he'll be dead. That's dead.
French
Your head.
Revolution is.
Say it again.
No, the French Revolution is.
Yeah, there you go. And we all know that Hellboy has actually fought with swords. So yeah.
And did pretty good.
In their David Arbor version, he actually takes on Excalibur, and it's like, nice.
Yeah, that was a little. Well, he took the sword, but it's too bad he didn't get to use it too often in that movie.
I know, right?
But yeah, there was some good stuff in that. I like the pig man.
Yeah, I like the demon hordes that were coming out, ripping people apart and stuff. That was pretty cool.
It's nice. They were very abstract looking. I was like, ooh,
yeah.
I'd hate to see one of those. Ugh.
Did kind of look like something that Guillermo del Toro would think of if he was drunk and having nightmares. I mean, Guillermo del Toro, who did Hellboy, the Perlman ones, he did a wonderful job. He did, for the most part, practical effects and stuff.
Yep.
And those movies are great. I'm going to get them when I am able. They're on my wish list.
I have both of them.
I'm talking for my digital library. But
I have physical.
Yeah, I have physical media too. I have their physical media as well, but I'm gonna get them on digital as well. Just thought Rami or Del Toro, Rami or Del Toro. Who?
Oh,
would
has
make-
anyone
I think he
seen,
means
like, a
Raimi.
Spawn figure?
yeah, Sam Raimi. Who would make a better Spawn movie?
Oh, I think either, honestly.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that would actually be interesting to see, man. Now, the Decepticon revolution is greater
my
than the French Revolution.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Soul Assassin, please start plugging channels. But also, folks, if you tune into, or if you do catch this in the repeat, you can sub to them through the description of this versus stream. Now, so basically, it's kind of a draw because we've basically walked it into a draw. We'll make it a draw. The overall conclusion is out of 10, it's a draw because these two are basically, for the most part, they are unkillable. And you need some major freaking mojo to kill them.
Oh yeah.
And it was a good, this is a good stream. And also, like I said, folks, to every single one of you who has subbed to my channel, I am very thankful. Believe me, there have been times where where I have been thinking, it's like, why do I keep doing this? But it's because of all of you. The insight, the comments you all give, the support you have all shown, it is truly humbling, and I am thankful to every single freaking one of you. Also, plug Giovanna's to Soul Assassin, please. She was supposed to come in, but she just wasn't able to make it in, and that is okay.
Yes.
But yes, folks, this channel would not be here if it wasn't for you all. And I am very thankful to each and every one of you. And if you want to keep supporting me in the best of ways, check out my playlists, put them on or loop them for overnight if you can. Try to get me to at least 2,000 watched hours before the year's end. But just to make it even fun, it would make a great Christmas present. So if you guys can get me to 2,000 watched hours before Christmas, even better. Anyway, folks, we are going to start wrapping it up soon. But before I do, big shout out to Ambassador for coming up with this versus stream. It was truly a great one. And Riot Kitty, thank you for suggesting a new versus stream for the second season. And Mongo, it's always a pleasure to have you here. And I will let you guys plug your channels in a minute. But stay tuned, folks, for 2 weeks from now, we got another Star Wars versus stream, which will be the Chosen One, Darth Vader, versus the Virgins Chosen One from KOTOR, Darth Revan.
Yes.
Do not miss that one, folks. There is. Say what?
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Virgins. It's a
I thought you were
term.
going to say virgin. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
No.
Virgins is
The
basically
Chad
a-
Vader versus the Virgin Ren.
It's a Force Nexus. How you doing, Nigel? And yes, we are winding up. It is okay, dude. Now you can catch it on the replay, Nigel. Definitely, this will be up for replay. Just go to the versus stream playlist, and you'll definitely be able to find it. So, folks, stay tuned for the Vader versus Revan battle. Jesus, stunning and brave. Put your shirt back on.
Hey,
Vader
no. Darth Vader got
Actually,
laid.
Vader is not a
Yeah.
virgin.
Vader got laid.
Yeah, Vader,
On your lore.
Anakin was laying some serious pipe.
Yeah.
He was giving Padme the Force all night long, and she was like, "Oh, Annie, Oh,
Hey, okay. Yeah, don't go.
he's like, call me Anakin. Oh, Anakin.
Oh, okay. Ambassador, knock that shit off. Seriously. PG-13 this. Anyway,
I'm sorry, Senator Abadal and I are in a meeting.
say what?
Senator Abadal and I are in a meeting. I'll get back to you in a couple.
No, me and Senator Abadal are in a meeting. We'll get back to you next month.
Space. If there is space, I will put you on that one if there's space for it. Godzilla versus Padme Ultimate Pillow Fight.
Yes, do it. Do it.
All right, folks. So before we go, I'm going to allow everybody to plug their channels one more time. Ambassador, give your channel a plug.
No, ladies first.
All right, ladies first, then. Yes, Riot.
I'm sorry.
After her finishes.
Anakin certainly choked Padme.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
In more ways than. Oh my gosh! I just got
Her channel, man. Stop making her laugh.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a number.
I'm good. Okay. All right. I'm good. Okay. That killed me. The pillow fight. All right. All right. Hello, I'm Riot Kitty. I'm currently a spawn right now, as I'm not currently doing YouTube, but I do have a YouTube channel. I hope you guys all check it out. I am working on a couple videos. It's just gonna take a little bit for me, and I'm working on a rewrite of the show Ruby, as well as my own original comic called Dollhouse, and I hope you guys all check it out. I do art, and I do write, so. And may the nya be with you. And that's it.
All right. Ambassador,
Okay.
keep it PG-13.
Who are you, my dad? Oh, wait a minute. They're both dead. And I can make that joke because, well, they sadly are both dead. I am the ambassador. My channel is called The Ambassador Wing. I talk all things awesome in terms of pop culture. I do live streams. I've been doing watch parties. I'm celebrating 1 year on YouTube next Friday night, starting at 7 p.m., going to 7 a.m. Saturday. Going to be doing a couple of watch-alongs for Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And for the latest episode of Mandalorian Season 2. I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram, although I think I'm going to be sliding a little bit away from Twitter over to Instagram because Twitter's trying to copy Instagram, and I don't like that because Instagram is cool. Twitter is just, nah.
Yeah, I heard they're doing the whole story thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Instagram did it first, and they do it better. Just saying.
Facebook did it before Instagram.
YouTube did it before Twitter.
Exactly. There you go.
I am working on my Star Wars fan fiction to fix all the things that I did not like in the sequel trilogy. I'm going to be working on another villain video, much like my Mr. Freeze video. I'm going to be working on getting some interviews with hopefully famous people or semi-famous people coming over to my channel, so keep your eyes and ears open for that. And with that, I yield the floor.
Okay, Pineapple thinks Big Mungo. Give yourself a plug, buddy.
Alrighty then. Well, very glad I could come on to here. It's been a very enriching stream. I am Mongo's Big Thinks. I'm just a crazy Polynesian man. I like to have some fun here and there. I watch Godzilla movies. I watch the King Kong. I like to chill out with some books every now and then. Right now, I am reading King Kong versus Tarzan. Very nice little book. You can expect one or two more of those reading streams next week. But you can find me on YouTube and you can find me on Twitter. Mongo's Big Thinks.
Has anybody ever told you that you sound like Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Jeez, he does.
I mean, if you really think about it, he's so. Give a Negan impression.
Oh gosh, now I gotta think. Oh my goodness. Little pigs, let me in. Or, gosh, that's not even a good Negan quote. Gosh dang it. Looks like we're in PP Pants City. Or whatever that quote was.
All right.
Stunning Brave Megatron. Yes, Stunning Brave Megatron pineapple does not go on pizza.
You
Yes,
are
we are
missing out. I love pineapple on pizza. Of course.
No!
I mean, what?
My mom does. I don't like it.
No,
I've never tried it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh,
that is
it's a lovely
heresy.
blend.
I mean, steamed pineapple. No.
The only thing pineapple goes on is ham and pineapple upside down cake. That's it.
What about holiday ham and turkey?
That's what I just said.
Oh, well, you said ham. I didn't know if you were specifying. Anywho, folks,
Ham is ham.
thank you for tuning in. This was an awesome stream, and it was truly a stimulating stream as well. So
That's
thank
what
you
she
to the
said.
panelists. Thank you to the Chiss ambassador of cuckoldry. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, thank you all for tuning in. If you like this video, if you catch it on the replay, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. Who would win between Spawn, Al Simmons, and Anung Rama, Hellboy? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Hat Reviews and Panel. Have a good one.
Oopsie.
Stay frosty, everybody.
Oh
Okay, well, it's our
no.
show now, guys. What do you want to talk about?
Awesome.
Damn, that sucks.
Man, he removed
Oh,
himself.
he's back. He's back.
Oh,
Darn it.
hello.
Rhino. I just pulled Rhino. Folks,
What?
you see that happen.
Yes, we did.
Real quick.
Say
Yes.
what?
Yes, we
Needed
did.
to go deliver a toy real quick.
Exactly. But anyway, folks, speaking of Raging Rhino, I do want to give a plug out to the Full Aussie, who will be on air tomorrow morning, I believe 9 a.m. now because of the whole daylight saving time. So Lethal Lightning's Full Aussie with Lyndon Hall and Raging Rhino. Definitely tune into their channel. They do some awesome content. They break all the rules. They've talked with porn stars and porn directors.
Yep.
And let's just say that they're just plain old awesome. Anyway, folks, with that, this has been Orange Hat Reviews and Panel. Have a good night, folks. Stay safe. Be well.